Time now for the men's 100-meter final. The world record set last year across town, different stadium here in Paris for Tim Montgomery. Maurice Greene, the world championship record, and the best time this year, Patrick Johnson of Australia, but he did not make it to this final. And Carol, it's an odd final because the man who's won it the last 3 times is not here, Maurice Greene.
Maurice looked good out of the blocks right here. He is leading the race, but he starts to fade as the other athletes leave him in their wake. And he looks like he's limping as he crosses the line.
That was in the semifinal, so Greene pulling up and hobbling at the end of the race would not make it to the final. He won it the last 3 times, including 2001 in Edmonton, but he's not here in the final for the 100 meters. Dwight Stones caught up with him right after the semifinal race.
You were limping a little bit yesterday after the second round. Is this the same problem?
No, yesterday I was just cramping up a little bit. My calf was cramping up. Today it's my quad, and I felt it as soon as I came out the blocks, but kept trying to go through and I couldn't, but you know, it happens.
Is this something you think you can recover from in time for the relay?
I have to think about that later.
All right, man. Tough break.
So, one of the most popular athletes, not here for the final, but here are the lane assignments. Kim Collins, a real danger in lane number 1, Carol.
I really think this guy has a great chance of winning this competition. He won the Commonwealth Games last year. It was a big surprise to everyone.
All-time best performers, and Montgomery in 02 with a 9.78, just getting the world record. Maurice Greene had held it before that, and Montgomery, of course, going for a full collection of medals here in the final tonight in Paris. The silver and the bronze, 2001 and in 97. So he is a man to look for, no question about it. Montgomery is in lane 6.
And Tim Montgomery has started to look like the guy last year. He did not have a great season. He was second at our national championships and promised something big after the birth of his son, Tim Jr., but did not deliver.
And Bernard Williams, who beat Montgomery at the U.S. Championships to win his first U.S. title in June.
Well, Bernard is running well also. He won his semifinal heat, looked very smooth and comfortable. He said that he hurt his groin muscle a couple of weeks ago in Zurich and has been rehabbing, but obviously the rehabilitation has worked because he is looking very sharp.
NCAA champion back in 2000 at the University of Florida, right beside the youngster Darrell Brown. Yes, there's a sprinter here from Trinidad and Tobago, but it's not Otto Bolden. This guy's only 18 years of age, the youngest man ever to be in the 100 finals at the World Championships.
You can almost call him the kid, but he is very, very talented and dangerous.
And Dwayne Chambers, also one of the favorites, the 99 world bronze medalist, and he is from Great Britain. So we are just about set to go. And you wonder what's going through the minds of these sprinters. Remember the controversy with John Drummond in the quarterfinals and the whole controversy with the false starts. It's a clean start, middle of the track, and there is Dwayne Chambers. But down in lane 1, Kim Collins running awfully well. Darrell Brown right there as well. It is awfully close to call. Collins had the lead. Did he hold on? He was challenged by the youngster, Darrell Brown, only 18 years of age, and there you have the two. Kim Collins in lane 1 getting to the tape. What a race.
The reason I'm laughing is because we saw Kim Collins earlier in the Golden Spike Tour, and he was saying that he likes to stay under the radar. He doesn't want anybody to notice. In the semifinal, he was only 4th place to get to the final, and we wondered if he was sandbagging. We said this guy is sandbagging because he didn't want to be in the mix. He didn't want anybody to know where he was, and now he is the new world champion.
It is official now. Kim Collins just getting to the line ahead of the youngster. Look at how close this is. Kim Collins and then Darrell Brown. Your top two, they're still looking at the photo to decide third place in the bronze medal.
Well, you have to look at it the same way as Tori Edwards did the same thing in the women's race in lane number 1. She got out of there and she was gone. But Kelly White was able to catch her, but nobody was going to catch Kim Collins. Well, on the right side of your screen, take a look at how far he is in front of the other athletes. I'll tell you, he's lucky that tape came up, because if he would have had a couple of more strides, I'm not sure he would have taken the gold medal.
The former star at TCU. He still trains in Fort Worth, Texas, and take a look at the photo again.
I know one thing, he knows how to lean at the tape.
What a finish for the men in the 100. From first place to 6th place, just a spread of 6 100.